60% of the world's population is depressed, anxious, or addicted. That's an awfully high number for such an intelligent race. What gives? As a species, we're in a strange middle position between gaining intelligence and knowing how to use it. That's where we come in. The Vanderstank family serves as an antidote to the reality industrial complex that seeks to control our lives. By funneling our spiritual knowledge through the lenses of perfect technology, perfect society, and perfect self, we can ascend beyond the everyday reality we've sunken into. We can be more. We will be more. Every few years, the Vanderstank family embarks on a fresh new journey to promote the family mission and serve the church in a new and improved way. Today, we are proud to announce that after over a year of rest and internal reorganization, we are going public again with the launch of the new V9.0 initiative, the 9th and largest Vanderstank relaunch in history. While it encompasses a huge range of improvements, one common theme across V9 is leveraging the power of entropy to create experiences that are, and I cannot stress enough how sorry I am about this quote, raw and shiny and wet and jiggly fresh from the uterus of the universe, rather than being covered in the dust and detritus of mankind's filthy block brain before coming out. Again, I'm sorry. I think what the church is trying to say there is the further we get from our preconceived notions of how things should be, the more our everyday interactions are sprinkled with the unexpected,
the easier it is to, and again, I'm sorry about this, lube up the mind to prepare it for, you know what, let's just get to the new features. Throughout our history, some past initiatives have been tarnished by impurity and disloyalty. With this in mind, the all-new Heretical and Unethical Behavior Reporting and Informing System, or hubris, encourages members to report other members at the first sign of heretical thoughts or actions. Any accused member will be immediately redirected to their trial upon logging into any Vanderstank website, where they must submit their plea and testimony before continuing. Loyal members will be grandly rewarded for using hubris to iron out the kinks in our beautiful family tapestry. Another in a long line of improvements to Vanderstank OS, the new version 336.9 Charith has been improved with a bunch of new apps, features, and themes, and an eyeball. While Vanderbot continues to get smarter month by month and can answer more questions about the family and tell better stories, this year he is joined by Ethlon, the prophecy bot. While Vanderbot acts as a friendly help bot and conversational AI, Ethlon is powered by an entirely different entropic engine, which utilizes the power of entropy to generate raw, unmixed, and uncooked prophecies that have not been touched by human hands before they arrive on your screen. This same entropic engine also powers a suite of new apps that design and create themselves on system launch rather than being programmed by a person. Eyeball. The entropy continues in the phone app, which was recently condemned by the church for being too boring. It has been rebranded as Smoke Phone, as the keypad has been removed and replaced by random numbers rising up from the pits of hell. That's not all we're using the new entropic engine for. The church has mandated that all members have more fun on a regular basis, so to fulfill this order, a suite of new games powered by the same entropic randomness has been developed. In the Vanderstank Casino, you can play the Vanderslots for a chance to win up to 50 Vandercoin per spin, as well as several new multiplayer games, including Synchronized Color Invention, where you compete to see who can get the closest to a newly invented color based on name alone, and Apostle Hunting, in which the Apostles' holy symbols are scattered across the church and members race to see who can find the most by the end of the day. In Flabby Dump, you play an 18th century oat miner from Calcutta trying to fend off vile stanklings on your way to the container store. And all 4 versions of Chumbles are now bundled into one app, including the smash hit Chumbles 3, the Chumblening, the Mighty 1v1 head-to-head Chumble Deathmatch to end all Mighty 1v1 head-to-head Chumble Deathmatches GT Pro Final Edition. Eyeball. Higher-ranking members also get an improved set of tools, including a revamped research manager and an improved church radar app for monitoring the vile little heathens skulking around the church, and easy access to report them for any unauthorized trespassing or generally unholy behavior. The little shits don't even realize they're treading on hallowed ground. If they only realized, they should be thanking Caroline on bended knee for not smiting them immediately and putting a swift end to their miserable little lives. The new Vandersplunge app aims to keep VOS like new by running a combined antivirus, anti-curse, and exfoliation routine to keep your copy of VOS in tip-top shape. A slew of new console And of course, no VOS update would be complete without some new themes, and this year our existing themes are joined by Neon, Scarfy, and Golden Oak Classic. You may also notice some files being stored in the new refrigerator folder. These files are perishable and may spoil if the refrigerated section is left open for too long, so please leave them be. These are for church use only. Speaking of the church, Vanderstank.church has been massively expanded with over 100 rooms either refurbished or newly built. Brand new rooms include the television storage room, the organ room, the catafalque, and the crosswalk, which, when used properly, allows access to the newly completed 5.5-mile hallway leading to the church's new pride and joy, the doorway to immortality. And while not yet complete, high-level members are now allowed early access to two entirely new regions, the aquarium and the abattoir, as well as a new train station being built underneath the 6th floor reservoir to connect them. Despite the complete lack of ventilation, the church has specifically requested an old-fashioned steam engine. Steam engine exists that there is only special amount of steam being by said steam produced by said steam engine. Nothing. Refurbishments to existing rooms include a redesigned library with books hanging from the ceiling to free up shelf space, a new altar for the third-floor altar room, a refined Vanderstank Hotel check-in experience, and a large number of new burial grounds on the 6th floor extending outward from the back of the existing burial grounds to allow for the expected increase in burials this season. A new tray of tools can be collected as you explore the church, including a new blacklight to help you find things you might otherwise have missed. Some of our refurbishments have restored previously lost inscriptions on the walls of existing rooms. One new room failed Article J and will be destroyed. As a reminder, new members are reminded to be wary of any codes given out to them for use in the 5th floor incubators. Anyone giving out codes is likely a troublemaker trying to spread libel and slander, and who should be silenced and reported via hubris immediately. V9 also brings a host of other improvements, including a newly revised handbook to better explain the family to new members, a new Vanderstank radio streaming service, improvements to the Vanderbook social network including photo statuses and increased customization, an extended 100-day lifespan for member-submitted marketplace items, several new items sold by the church including the Vanderfield as a never-before-seen source of unlimited green energy, allowing us to run through the winter for its first ever year-round season, and much, much more. And much, much more. One final word to our members. We have noticed a number of unauthorized Vanderstank sects reaching out to new members as they join. This is not part of the official V9 initiative, so don't fall for the unofficial sects. They are not church-approved and can only lead to trouble. Which brings us back to the hubris system. It's your duty to keep this family pure of heart, mind, and soul. We trust you so long as you trust the family mission. Well, that's a quick overview of the V9.0 initiative. You'll learn even more by joining. Why not now?